Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min syururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. May yahdihillahu fala mudhillalah wa may yudhlil fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh la nabiyya ba'dahu. Okay. Greetings everyone, with Konisha here, and here allow me to explain about my current project, which is Bitaqwa application. So for my current project, I use the software Android Studio, and I write my codes in Android Studio using Kotlin language. So this is my first ever project in Android Studio, so I'm quite new with the features now, but that I'm quite a bit familiar after making this project. I would like to explain to you about one of the features and function in my application, which is Bitaqwa. So this feature and function is a bit complex. The name of the feature, which is Recycler View. So what is Recycler View and what's the use? Recycler View is like a function for accommodating the data, like as if a view that can scroll data and horizontally nor vertically. Recycle view is the view group that contains the view corresponding to your data, and the recycler view, it's actually its view itself. And then so you add recycler view to the layout the way you would add any other UI element. And each individual element is the list is defined by a view holder object. So the recycler view has a steps that I will explain to you with the code for individual steps. So let's start on the first step. Let's move on to the Android Studio. Okay, so this is the view of the dashboard activity, or the main dashboard to code in Android Studio in my project. This is the main XML. So what is this main XML exactly? The main XML was put inside the folder of Java because the function is to code and to make things work and programmed in the application. So the dashboard activity is the main main code of program. Here I put recycler view. So as I mentioned earlier, recycler view is to hold the data and will show its view as in scroll data horizontally nor vertically. So recycler view is like as if a list that you could scroll to either sides or up and down. So these are the steps to how to make recycler view in Indonesian. First is to make the recycler view in XML, the main XML, which is I'm about to explain about this. But first, I will tell you there are 6 steps to make recycler view, and the second is to make the list item on the layout XML, and the name of the value is different. And then for the third is to make a model, and for the fourth is to make the data, and for the fifth is to make the adapter, and for the sixth is to declare it again in the activity recycler view. Alright, so let's start. So here I put a recycler view in the main dashboard activity, as you can see. So activity dashboard XML was now in the layout. Here, it was in the folder of layout because we wanted to show the recycler view first from the layout, then we finally programmed it. So this is actually the default from the Bitaqwa application, which is the other thing that I wanted to program. Some of them are like I put a header and I also put some text inside. But here I'll show you how to make the recycler view. So this paragraph right here is the recycler view code. You guys could type recycler view dot widget dot recycler view, and then started with this kind of girdle, and then um, the inside is give them the ID first. So the ID is I give it ID recycler view dot underscore inspiration, and don't forget for the symbol too. And then after so wait code is it's supposed to be like this. All right, it's supposed to look like this. And then I added my layout width. For the width, I uses match parents. Match parents means that it matches the parent at the what is it called? The no, the device that you're using. And then I add the layout height for as wrap content, and wrap content will match the content that it's using. Here I use horizontal scroll view. I mean no. Here I use this scroll view, and then after that, the Android I add Android layout margin horizontal. I added 16 dp, and then I also add the margin for top 8 dp, and then I will um, I will tie it to the constraint top from the constraint top of this recycler view to the bottom of the IDT3 inspiration. So yeah, and then after that I will list item for the recycler view. I will add its content, and I add this content with a tool, not an Android or an app. I will add this content in the tool list item, and the function name is list item, and then I added the list item name, which is item row inspiration. So this will be moved to the new XML. So this is the XML, and this is the review from the the item row inspiration. So here it's horizontally. Okay. So we're done doing these two steps to make the recycle view on the XML main, which is the layout. To show it on the layout first, and then we also already made the XML on a different file for item row, and then now we will make the model. So we made a new XML named model, and then here we just add um, class inspiration model. So this is not an XML, but this is a class. And then we add a variable named inspiration image model and add the integer 0, because the integer default is 0 and integer means same as image. Because we wanted to make the list of our recycler view using image. Image is the type data that is closest to image is integer, so we use integer. So yeah, just type like this to the inspiration model. Now for the next step, after making the model, we will make the data. So make another file, but the file is name is object, not XML nor a class. So this is the data. Model is used to so in the data, we will declare the data that we want to use. So we list over using inspiration using a variable private inspiration image integer array of, and then we add the image or the things that we wanted to include on the recycler view. We want to make it as a list. Here I'm using this inspiration image 1 until 10. After that, add the symbol, and then we add this to process the data from the model. File list data array list inspiration model, and we need to get it. We need to call it for using file list. File list is used to make data and repeat the data, and we put array list of inspiration model, and then for position and inspiration image in the size, and then file inspiration is inspiration model and add this symbol, and after that we will we will call out for the class inspiration dot inspiration image model equals inspiration image, and we will resize. We will um, make the position well. So we added this position, and then we add list dot add inspiration. Then we will close the symbol, and then we will add return list to return everything the data to its place after we got called. Okay, so that's the model. Then now the fifth is to make the adapter. This is the adapter. So what is the adapter used for? The adapter was used for to process both of the data and also the model to combine it together. So first we start from here because this is actually uh, automatic from the Android Studio. So we add class for the inspiration adapter, and then private file list inspiration, array list inspiration model, recycler view adapter, inspiration adapter list holder, then add these symbols. And after that, we would declare the component on the layout again. In our class list view holder, item view equals view equals recycler view dot view holder at item view at the open symbol, and then we will call the first image, the images, which is for image photo, image view, item view, find view by ID, arrest dot ID dot item photo, which we already made in item row. And then we will add this three override fun on create view holder, parent view group, and view type integer, and list view holder, and we add the variable view layout and flutter from parent contacts, and then we add inflate our layout item row inspiration parent, and this attached to robot is automatic, so you guys can type it false. Then we will return it to the list view holder, and then we also add override get item count integer, and then return list inspiration size to resize the size as its normal one. And then we add on bind view holder list view holder position integer open symbol, and then file inspiration equals list inspiration, and also rescale the position, and also glide. Glide is using a plugin that we add in Gradle, and with holder item view context load inspiration and load inspiration model into holder image item photo. Okay, so now the last step is to declare it on the activity on recycle view or dashboard activity. So this is the programming place dashboard activity as I explained earlier. The difference between dashboard activity and also activity dashboard is activity dashboard is used for the layout since it's here XML on the layout, and dashboard activity is in here in the Java to program it. So we will add private fun, and then we will add file list array list inspiration model equals array list, and then we add recycle view information, which is this variable, and set has fixed size to true, so the size will be fixed. And then we list add all inspiration data dot list data, and then we will make the layout manager linear layout. Linear means vertically, and the contact is this. And then we add the adapter inspiration adapter list, and then we will add the last thing, which is this intent for it's actually to for the other script on this app. So this is the init recycle view. That is the last step to make the recycle view. Wow, it's quite complex, right? Yeah, maybe that's all from me. I'm very sorry if my voice is not quite clear. Thank you all for listening. I hope my explanation is uh, at least quite understandable. Thank you all. I'm sorry if I had a mistake. Last I say, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.